their issues and to look for some constructive criticism to help them along their journey. So I'll have my sister Nicole read the letter. Take it away, sister.
Okay, so our DBDS sister says, my boyfriend has cheated on me in the past on a consistent basis. It was even one time he cheated on me with my best friend, but I forgave him. We just recently got back together and I find him texting someone in the morning, the night after I agreed to have sex with him again. Anyway, I asked calmly who he was trying to send the text to. He got angry and defensive immediately and said that I always wanted to start a fight. Obviously, the text must have been for me because he kept raising his voice at me. I told him he doesn't really make me happy anymore with the cheating and the lies. And then earlier this night, just ignoring me and not spending time. And all of a sudden he flipped and said, you will never see me or my kids again. I'm taking the dog. I'm changing my number, etc. Like I'm the problem. Am I missing something here? Is this borderline abusive? He made it seem like I was crazy for thinking he was up to something, crazy for questioning it. He said he will never allow anyone to make him seem like a liar. To everyone else, he seems so kind, but to me, not so much. He also claims that he can't live like this, as in the past, it's always back and forth, in and out of my place as I kicked him out previously. He said he's going to leave, like he always does, but somehow it's my fault. He and his kids are in and out of different houses. I feel at this time it's time to put my foot down and remove him from my life and block him. But I feel bad for breaking up with him, especially with the start of 2021 and the fact that he has not had a job in over a year, and we're both in our mid-30s. I want so much better. Our 2 sons can't stand that we fight all the time. Before I give up, should we try counseling, or should I just remove him from my life? I truly love him.
Whew. Sister, thank you so much for your letter because, it does take courage to be open. So don't worry. Listen, we have some experienced, knowledgeable people that can help you with your situation. So first, I'm going to come to my sister, Angela. What advice you have for this anonymous sister? How can we help her?
All right. So, sister, I hear and I feel your pain in that letter. So virtual air hug if you're listening, because there's nothing worse than being in a relationship and it's just not working. You're not happy. Mm-hmm. But I want to remind you that you have power. Don't you ever forget that you have power. If you're in something and it's not working, remember your power. Without telling you what to do, remember your power. People are their habits. A credit score, without telling me how you look or what age you are, it shows me your spending habits. Your resume, again, shows me your work habits. If we were to pull your boyfriend's relationship resume, he has a habit of cheating. Mm-hmm. Would you hire him with that resume? That's where your power lies. As far as saying he doesn't make you happy anymore and he flipped on you, to be honest, he responded to you. I mean, somebody tells me I no longer make them happy, I'm going to say something in response. And so he didn't flip on you. He was responding. This is obviously how you two communicate. I recommend counseling not so much for the relationship, but for the individuals in the relationship. It's always a good idea going on in your head, in your mind, before you try to fix what's going on with the two of you. So I wish you well, sister, and I feel your pain, but I pray that your frown turns to a smile.
Beautiful.
Yeah, very well said. The thing is, some people, when they get into these long-lasting relationships, they put the quantity over the quality of the relationship. Mm-hmm. I'm coming to my brother Lamar. What advice you have for our sister? How can we help her?
First, let me just say I'm sorry that you even have to deal with this in 2021, that you're still dealing with it. But I do agree with maybe counseling for yourself would be one thing, because it might be habits that you have that you need to fix. And I'm not saying that's the cause of it, but I want you to understand something. Once someone else enters the relationship is broken. It's done. The trust is gone. There's always going to be that in the back of your mind. You're living something that you know that one day may change, and it will never change. It will come back up. And for him to get offensive, for him to even step out of the relationship to your best friend, to other people, that's showing the amount of respect that he has, not just for you, but for the relationship itself. And like Angela said, like you have the power. Like you have to pull that stuff out of you and say enough is enough.
Mm.
I deserve better. Like yes, we have kids together, and I will always respect you for that, and I will always be your partner, and we will do this together. But I cannot allow you to treat me like this. Like I deserve better. This I don't deserve this.